my dear students, once again I Chitra Belwal from Arden Progressive School welcomes you all to your English grammar class. So my dear little kids, how are you all? I hope you all must be fit, fine, healthy and sound at home and must be attending your Google classes and must be watching your YouTube videos regularly. So my dear little kids, once again I welcome you all to your English grammar class. So little kids, as you all know that nowadays we all are doing the chapter lesson 3 noun. And in that noun, in the previous turn, I have told you what is noun and what are the different types of noun. And in your previous lesson lecture, I have told you that I have told about two noun, that is common noun and second one is proper noun. So today I will discuss the rest three nouns. So my dear students, first noun was common noun, that when we talk about common thing, जब हम common thing के बारे में बात करते हैं, then at that time that type of noun is known as common noun, like boy, girl, etc. Right? And proper noun means when we talk about particular person, place, animal or thing. When we are talking particularly about that person, that thing, that animal only, then that is known as proper noun. So today we will study about third noun, that is material noun. Okay, so what is material noun? We will study about this. So as the word says material, material means होता है something पदार्थ, पदार्थवाचक संज्ञा. ठीक है, इसको पदार्थवाचक संज्ञा कहते हैं. मटेरियल मीन्स होता है पदार्थ. पदार्थ कैसा भी हो सकता है, आपका सॉलिड भी हो सकता है, इट कैन बी लिक्विड ऑल्सो, इट कैन बी गैस ऑल्सो. सो व्हाट इज मटेरियल नाउन? लेट्स हैव अ लुक ओवर इट. अ मटेरियल नाउन, before telling you about the material noun, my dear children, let me first of all tell you that material noun, it is found naturally. It means material nouns are those nouns which we used to find automatically from the nature. Okay, the things which we used to get from the nature, we don't have to produce it. That type of things are known as material noun. ऐसी चीजें जो हमें नेचुरली मिलती हैं, उनको हमें बनाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. That type of noun is known as, that type of things are known as material noun. It comes under material noun. And second quality of this material noun is that it is uncountable. और ये जो मटेरियल नाउन होता है वो क्या होता है? अनकाउंटेबल होता है. मतलब इसको हम गिन नहीं सकते. अनकाउंटेबल मतलब गिन नहीं सकते. सो लेट्स हैव ए लुक ओवर द डेफिनेशन. अ मटेरियल नाउन इज द नेम ऑफ अ थिंग. मटेरियल नाउन क्या है? एक नेम ऑफ द थिंग है. क्या है? नेम ऑफ द थिंग, किसी भी चीज का नाम. और वी कैन से एंड इंग्रेडिएंट्स. इंग्रेडिएंट्स मीन्स क्या होता है? यू नो, इंग्रेडिएंट्स मीन्स होता है कच्चा सामान, रॉ थिंग्स. ओके, whenever we used to make vegetables or sabji we used to make, so at that time what are the ingredients in that? अगर if suppose I have to make खीर, अगर मुझे खीर बनानी है, then what is the ingredient for making that खीर? उस खीर को बनाने के लिए क्या ingredients की जरूरत होगी? First of all we will need राइस, हमें राइस की जरूरत है. देन वी वांट मिल्क, हमें मिल्क की जरूरत है. देन थर्ड थिंग व्हाट वी नीड, शुगर एंड सम दिस काजू, किशमिश, ऑल दीज थिंग्स वी यूज टू नीड ना. सो दीज ऑल आर द इंग्रेडिएंट्स, रॉ सामान है टू मेक समथिंग न्यू. कोई चीज नया बनाने के लिए. तो मटेरियल नाउन भी क्या है? एक कच्चे सामान के रूप में काम आता है एज एन इंग्रेडिएंट, सो दैट समथिंग न्यू कैन बी मेक आउट फ्रॉम इट. उससे कुछ नया बन सके. सो मटेरियल नाउन इज द नेम ऑफ द थिंग. वो किसी थिंग का नाम है या फिर इंग्रेडिएंट्स भी बोल सकते हैं. और a substance which is used to make something else. It means material nouns are the nouns which is used to make something new from it. Material noun वो noun है जब हम उसमें से कोई और नई चीज बना सके. It is used as an ingredients. ये किसकी तरह यूज होता है? Ingredients की तरह यूज होता है. And as I have told you before, my dear children, that this material noun, it is naturally found. एक तो पहली बात इसकी क्वालिटी क्या है? That it is naturally found. ये क्या है? Naturally found होता है. ठीक है, मीन्स इसको बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है. एंड सेकेंडली it is not countable also. इसको हम काउंट भी नहीं कर सकते. So let's understand this material noun with the help of an example. See my dear little kids, you can see milk. आप milk देख रहे हैं. So milk is naturally found. क्या आप milk को बना सकते हैं? Can you make milk of yourself? अपने आप milk को बना सकते हैं? नहीं बना सकते ना. We can make tea, we can make curd. हम ये सारी चीजें बना सकते हैं. But can we make milk? क्या कोई ऐसी भी कोई चीज है जो मिल्क को बना सकते हैं हम? अदर चीजें उसके लिए यूज होंगी, अदर थिंग्स यूज होंगे, बट मिल्क can't be make out. Milk is only provided by our domestic animals only. मिल्क केवल हमारे डोमेस्टिक एनिमल्स के द्वारा ही प्राप्त होती है. मिल्क को हम नहीं बना सकते. राइट माय डियर चिल्ड्रन. Similarly, if we want to make curd, we want to make cheese, we want to make butter, if we want to make something, we can make from the milk. हम milk से तो बना सकते हैं, पर milk को नहीं बना सकते. Right? It is naturally found. And secondly, क्या हम मैंने अभी आपको बताया, I've told you that it is uncountable also. Uncountable है. So, Miss, can you count this milk? कि 1 मिल्क 2 मिल्क ऐसे भी आप काउंट कर सकते हैं? नहीं ना. यू कैन वेट मिल्क. आप मिल्क को वेट तो कर सकते हो, पर काउंट नहीं कर सकते. ठीक है. देन वी टॉक अबाउट एयर. एयर को आप बना सकते हो? नो. देन गोल्ड. फ्रॉम गोल्ड वी यूज टू मेक सो मेनी थिंग्स. हम बहुत सारी चीजें बनाते हैं गोल्ड. बट गोल्ड उसमें मिक्स करके बहुत सारे मेटल्स बनाते हैं. बट गोल्ड इज itself, it is we get naturally. ठीक है, दिस इज नेचुरल. गोल्ड को हम बना नहीं सकते. गोल्ड में हम मिक्स करके अदर चीजें बना सकते हैं. ठीक है. देन सॉल्ट. सिमिलरली सॉल्ट, नमक को भी नहीं बना सकते. इट इज नेचुरल. वाटर को भी नहीं. वुड, लकड़ी. सॉइल, सिल्क, स्टोन, रॉक, एक्सेट्रा. देयर आर मेनी थिंग इन दिस वर्ल्ड विच आर फाउंड नेचुरली. जो नेचुरल हमें मिली है. सो ऑल द नेचुरल थिंग्स विच वी यूज टू गेट आर कम्स अंडर मटेरियल नाउन. ये सब मटेरियल नाउन्स के अंदर आते. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, द कर्ड इज मेड फ्रॉम मिल्क. दिस आई हैव ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन यू दैट कर्ड, इफ यू वांट टू मेक कर्ड देन वी कैन मेक फ्रॉम मिल्क. हम उसको मिल्क से बना सकते हैं, बट वी कांट मेक मिल्क. ओके. So similarly, one thing I want to tell you in this, my dear children, what you have to remember in this material noun, that first of all, it is uncountable. पहली बात ये uncountable है. Secondly, we don't use anything before material noun. We don't use article. हम article a and the we don't use before that. हम क्या milk को ऐसे भी बोलते हैं? A milk या the milk and milk. नो ना. कभी भी याद रखना बेटा, ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दैट वी नेवर यूज आर्टिकल्स बिफोर मटेरियल नाउन. हम मटेरियल नाउन के आगे कभी भी हम नाउन दिस आर्टिकल्स यूज नहीं करते. एंड थर्ड थिंग विच यू हैव टू रिमेंबर इज वी नेवर एट द एंड वी नेवर पुट एस और ई एस. हम लास्ट में मटेरियल नाउन के एंड में हम कभी भी एस या ई एस नहीं लगाते हैं. If we will add s or es at the end of the word, then its meaning will totally change. उसकी मीनिंग क्या हो जाएगी? टोटली क्या हो जाएगी? चेंज हो जाएगी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई से वुड, WOOD, वुड क्या है? वुड मीन्स होता है लकड़ी. ओके, दैट इज नेचुरली फाउंड. बट इफ आई एड s टू इट, अगर मैं उसको लिख दूं WOOS, then my dear children, its meaning will become totally different. पूरे डिफरेंट मीनिंग हो जाएगी, वुड्स हो जाएगा, और वुड्स मीन्स क्या होता है, फॉरेस्ट हो जाएगा. सो माय डियर लिटिल किड्स, वी नेवर यूज material noun as a plural. Okay, I hope you have understood it well. Dear students, as we have already discussed about the common noun, proper noun, material noun, now the fourth noun which we are going to discuss is abstract noun. So what is abstract noun? Let's have a look over here. An abstract noun is the name of a quality, action or the state which cannot be touched or seen. It means any quality, action or the state which we cannot touch or see. Which we cannot touch or see. ऐसी quality जिसको हम छू सके, ना ही हम उसको देख सकते हैं, we can only feel. So these type of nouns are known as abstract nouns. So let's understand this abstract noun with the help of few examples. See my dear students, she is my childhood friend. In this we are talking about a girl, any girl, it may be any girl, that she is my childhood friend. That वो मेरी childhood friend है. Childhood means बचपन की friend है. So can you touch childhood? क्या आप अपने बचपन को छू सकते हैं? No ना. और can you see? No, no ना. So this word childhood which you cannot see, neither you can touch it. So this is your abstract noun. My dear students, when I talk about only child, if I talk about only child, अगर सिर्फ चाइल्ड के बारे में बात करूं तो चाइल्ड मीन्स कोई भी बच्चा, ठीक है. तो चाइल्ड आई कैन टच ऑल्सो, आई कैन सी हिम ऑल्सो. सो it is child is not an abstract noun, but childhood, when we talk about childhood is an abstract noun, right? So it's an state. Now second one is he treats everyone with kindness. He treats everyone with kindness. वो सबको kindness, दया भावना से treat करता है. So kindness word, this दया, can you touch it? क्या आप उसको touch कर सकते हैं? No ना. Can you see? देख सकते हैं उसको? No. You can only feel it. So this kindness is also an abstract noun, right? Now, see the third one. Honesty is the best policy. In this, we are talking about the honest person. That honesty means सच्चाई. वो सबसे best policy है. So, can you see honesty? Can you touch honesty? No, na. It's only a quality which is coming out. So, here the word honesty is also an abstract noun. Right, my dear students? We can only feel it. Now, see the fourth example. Sam takes up any responsibility. In this sentence, it has been said that Sam is ready to do any work. Household work, office work, business work, school work, college work. So, Sam is ready to do any work. He is ready to take all the responsibilities. So, here the word responsibility is an abstract noun because can you touch responsibility? Responsibility को आप छू सकते हैं? No. Can you see it? No. So, this word responsibility is an abstract noun. Now, my dear students, let's talk about the fifth noun, that is collective noun. What is collective noun? As the word itself says that collective means which is something in group. Okay. So, collective means किसी चीज का समूह. So, what is collective noun? A noun is used for a collection of people or thing is called a collective noun. It means a noun which is used for the group of people or a collection of people or thing. when we are talking about the group of people or the collection of the thing, group of things, so these type of things where we are talking about the group, it is known as collective noun. Collective noun means साथ में. Okay. So let's understand this collective noun with the help of few examples. Now here you can see in the board I have written that the fox saw a bunch of grapes. It means fox it has seen the bunch of grapes. उसने क्या देखे? Grapes का bunch. And we are not talking about only one grape. हम यहाँ पे एक ग्रेप की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, बट हियर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द बंच ऑफ ग्रेप्स. हम ग्रेप्स के बंच की बात कर रहे हैं. ओके, सो लाइक दिस, व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द बंच और व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट द ग्रुप ऑफ समथिंग, इट इज नोन एज collective noun. Let me tell you some more examples which are given in your book. Like here, the first example given in the page number 19 is, I have brought an atlas of map. It means in this sentence you can see that the term atlas has used. Atlas, you know, atlas is a book which is having so many different countries map. Okay, अलग अलग states के, अलग अलग countries के जिसमें map होते हैं. So that group of maps is known as atlas. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे जो atlas word use हुआ है, it is an collective noun. Okay, now the second one I have already explained you. Third example which is given in the book is, recently a gang of thieves was caught by the police. Here the term gang, can you listen the word gang word? Gang is a group of people. So recently the gang of thieves, किसका gang था, किसका group था? It is the group of, it is the gang of thieves. चोरों के group को क्या बोला गया है? Gang बोला गया है, right? Now the fourth example which is given is, the Indian army defeated the enemies badly. So here you can see the term army is given. Army क्या है? It is a group of soldiers. ये soldiers सिपाहियों का समूह है, उसको we have called it as army. So my dear students, in the above sentences like atlas, bunch, gang, army, these all are collective nouns. Okay, or we can also say that it's a collection of person or things. It's a collection of person and things. So here, sometimes collective nouns refers to the group of specific things. कभी-कभी specific things के लिए भी use करा जाता है. For example, children, whenever you want to purchase pen, pencil, notebook, sharpener, so all these things when you want to purchase your book items, notebooks, so where we used to say you go in that stationery shop. कहते हैं ना, we use the term stationery. So the word stationery has been used for all the following words. Whenever you want to purchase anything, pen, marker, eraser, pencil, anything you want to purchase, then you can say that I have to go to stationery shop. ठीक है? These all items comes under stationery, right? Now, whenever we talk about the plates, saucers, cups and bowls, then all these items comes under the collective noun of the crockery. किसके अंदर आते हैं? It comes under the crockery. So whenever we are talking about all these things, plates, bowls, etc., then we can use the term crockery over here. So same way, sometime we talk about the group of people, so we can say gang, army, audience, band, choir, class, team. These all are the group of people. Similarly, when we talk about the group of birds or animal, then we used to say colony, cluster, flock, herd, brood, pod, school. So these all are the group of the birds and animals, right? And whenever we are talking about the group of things, so at that time we can say that bunch, pack, bundle, heap, pair, set. So all these are the group of things. So my dear students, I hope you have understood what is collective noun. Thank you, my dear students. I hope you have understood all the different types of noun very well. So exercise we will discuss in our Google Meet. Nothing to worry about that. And if you have any problem or queries, then you are most welcome to call me. Okay. Thank you once again. Have a blessed day ahead.